Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into Re-Evolution Online, a fantasy epic by Yolohy with 1,429 chapters and 19 million views. Imagine dying during an apocalyptic event only to wake up before it all began, with full knowledge of what's to come. That's exactly what happens to Liam in this VR novel with a deadly twist. Intrigued? Let's dive in. Liam was just another high school student who sought solace in the newly released VR game, Evolution Online, a game that took the world by storm with its hyper-realistic mechanics and endless adventures. But unbeknownst to the world, the game was actually a tutorial for an impending apocalypse. When the world was flooded with mana, reality itself turned into a brutal game, and Liam, along with millions of others, died a miserable death. However, fate had other plans. Liam awakens back in time before the game's launch, armed with the knowledge of how events will unfold. This time, he's determined to use his foreknowledge to dominate the game, amass power, and crush anyone who stands in his way. But with powerful NPCs, dangerous players, and hidden enemies, Liam's quest for vengeance will be anything but easy. One of the strongest aspects of Re-Evolution Online is how Liam leverages his knowledge of the future logically and strategically. Unlike many reincarnation stories, where the protagonist inexplicably wastes their second chance, Liam actively exploits his memories to get ahead. Targeting key quests, obtaining rare items, and manipulating future events for maximum advantage. This gives the narrative a compelling sense of purpose, as every move he makes is calculated for optimal gain. In many VR novels, NCs tend to gain overpowered abilities too quickly, making challenges feel forced or repetitive. But here, Yolohy maintains a balance, presenting Liam with logical, escalating threats. His enemies range from high-level NPCs to powerful guilds and players hunting him down, each posing unique challenges that require more than brute force to overcome. The tension remains high as Liam must constantly strategize, adapt, and level up to maintain his advantage. The author weaves a complex yet consistent storyline, with every plot point meticulously connected. Events that seem insignificant in the early chapters resurface later with unexpected consequences, creating a sense of cohesive world-building. This attention to detail prevents plot holes, making the narrative flow logically despite its length and complexity. Despite its strength, the story does have some predictable tropes, particularly the anti-hero angle and the inclusion of a harem. While these elements are well executed, readers who are not fans of R18 content or power fantasy plots might find some segments repetitive. Additionally, with over 1,400 chapters, the pacing can occasionally feel stretched, though the action and strategic elements keep the story engaging overall. In summary, Re-Evolution Online is a must-read for fans of VR novels and apocalyptic rebirth stories. With its logical power scaling, strategic protagonist, and intricate plot, it stands out as one of the more well-crafted stories in the genre. If you're into underdogs with a dark side, strategic gameplay, and the thrill of turning the tables on fate, this one's for you. But if you're after a lighter, less intense read, be prepared for some darker, more ruthless moments. That's our deep dive. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more web novel spotlights.